Hey, what's up? This post is for men and the men in your life. I want to talk to you a minute about incomplete men. Yeah, incomplete men. It says in the Bible, Galatians 6:5 says, everyone should carry their load. I just had a conversation with a friend. I said, I have to post about this. We see a lot on social media about what women need to do. And, I saw this post with two brothers, the brothers talking about they don't date black women, and they clowning Brittany, this woman named Brittany, who's an influencer, and they were talking about she was average. And I was like, there's this culture of men, just weak men, just degrading women and talking about what they need to do. But you know what is really going on behind closed doors? As men, there's a lot of us who are incomplete, right? There's things that are incomplete. There are things that are incomplete about us, and it is ruining relationships. So I talk to a lot of people, weekly about relationships. Not only in the office, but on the side. Y'all know how that goes when friends hit you up. And I can tell you, almost every time, it's an issue that as men, as incomplete, we have an incomplete grade as a man. Like, we're leveling up, but there's some items that are incomplete. Like, all right, why do we get angry? Why do we have self-doubt? Like, can we be consistent? There are a lot of men who are consistently inconsistent. The only thing that's consistent is that they're going to be inconsistent. They're going to switch it up. They're going to start and they're not going to finish. All right, maybe a mood issue to where your mood is not stable. You cool 1 minute and then you're different. And as men, we have to take that as a challenge. And this is how you get men to level up, all right? And so my wife had a conversation with me. I'll unmask. My wife had a conversation with me. And she was like, babe, I love you. I care for you. But when we are in a disagreement, you're a little too hype, right? And those that know me, I'm hype. I know y'all see probably a different Alduan when I'm doing these posts, but I am hype. I'm the Energizer Bunny. My clients know that. I'm ready to go every day. This is my typical tone, right? And I come alive when I'm with people, right? So, and she was like, but when we're in a disagreement or something's going on, I need you to be calm. I need you to be very composed, because that calms me. And I initially said, but that's not me. I'm the hype guy. I'm the Westbrook, right? I'm ready to. And she was like, well, I need you to be Obama. I need you to calm my storm. Because if I'm internally anxious and then you come in hype, all that does is heighten my anxiety, and I need my husband. After that, when she said that, immediately I heard her, all right? And as men, we have to do tough things. Your wife is going to ask you to make accommodations. Your daughters are going to ask you to make accommodations. Any of you that have children, and y'all know I have 2 daughters and a son, I have a newborn. One of the accommodations you have to make is being gentle as a man with babies. You can have all these muscles and be big and strong, but you have to be super gentle, with your newborn babies, because you have to hold them a certain way, and you have to be strong yet gentle at the same time. Y'all feel me, parents? Y'all feel me, right? You have to have command over them, but you have to also be gentle, because if you rough, you banging them around. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, say less. And so what I did, y'all, was I leveled up. I said, if my wife says she needs something from me and it's going to make me a better husband, why would I sit up here and stay where I am, getting an incomplete grade as a husband? So that's the thing. You have to care about marriage the same way you care about business, right? You have to care about marriage the same way you care about your physical body. It's a lot of dudes that's big and they babies emotionally. I mean, I love y'all. I'm just keeping it real. So, and I'm throwing myself out there, right? I could be a psychologist, a minister, and still not master composure. So what I did was, all right, it's like, look, I like Obama. I like the way he handles things. He's unflappable, right? He's composed under pressure. This brother is intense, but yet this brother's intentional, and he's strong yet gentle. And so I started exercising, right? Produces those endorphins. I tried to meditate, right? And I meditate, but I found that meditation works okay for me, but works better for me is actually sustained silent prayer, right? So when I'm in prayer, that's a form of meditation, so I'm evoking the Holy Spirit, and I can just be silent in prayer, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I spoke to my mentor. He said there's times in which he's in his closet 30 minutes to an hour figuring out where to go when it comes to his family, his business, his wife. That's a real alpha male. So I've been able to increase that, right? But I also realized that part of this is physiological. I'm a hype guy. I've always been a hype guy, right? My friends know Alduan's the one you're going to have to say, calm down, bro, right? So I take ashwagandha every morning, and I take St. John's wort every morning. Why? It keeps me calm. Right now, I'm still able to be hype. I don't ever need anyone tell me to be hype. Right? But now I also have the ability to read the situation and be agile. See, man, we have to be emotionally agile. If the situation calls for me to be calm, I can be calm. Other day, our son Christian, he projectile vomited. How many parents, y'all drop some in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about? Projectile just vomiting, like, blah, right? And my wife was like, whoa, what happened? And this is like third time, so of course she's freaking out. And I said, babe, I took Christian, I said, it's okay. You know, I was calm. I said, babe, I don't think anything's wrong with his stomach. I just think that we're feeding him too much. Now, notice I said we, not her, because I didn't want her to feel blamed. I think we're feeding him too much. He's very different from our daughters, right? His temperament is different. His size is different. Doctors say he's in a 97 percentile. So this dude eats all day, right? And like not every 2 hours, but this dude eat every 30 minutes. I said, babe, I think if you put the ninny towards him, this man gonna eat, but he's not hungry. Let's, and this is psychologist, let's do a schedule, right? The schedule that you already done, let me look at it, and then let's try some things, right? And now we've gotten to a point to where we've understood what his cries are about, right? His cries are really about wanting to be stimulated, about wanting to move, about wanting to do something, right? He gets bored easily. Even as a newborn, it's crazy what you learn. And so we've made the adjustments. And then my wife came to me and said, you know what, Alduan, I just want to give you some praise. You know, man, we eat that up like woo, like woo, like a nice salmon. I don't eat steak, but I'm trying to live to 100, y'all. You know, I have young kids. So, and she said, babe, I like the way you handled that. Like, you didn't blame me. You didn't get upset. You didn't seem frustrated. You seemed calm. And the fact that you were calm made me feel affirmed as a mom raising a boy for the first time. I appreciate you got in there. You got information. You were calm. And we were able to figure this thing out. Right? And that meant that, to me, that was all I need to hear. And as men, so the challenge is, will we level up? And so when you talk to men, here's how you do. You on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with your life? Men are gonna keep it real. 6. Okay. On a scale, what makes it a 6 versus a 1? Get them talking about the positive. Hey, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with that. I do this. I do that. I do this. I do that. What will make you happier? What will make you feel like, when it comes to who you want to be as a man, who you want to be as a husband, who you want to be as a father, fill in the blank. What will make you feel happier? If I could control my temper, if I could get myself together, right? And so, and whoever you're talking to, say you're talking to your wife or your girlfriend, your kids, whomever is confronting you in a loving way, once they say, listen, all right, say the guy says, you know what, I want to be consistent. I want to stop quitting on the things that I start. I want to have grit. I want to have resiliency. All right. And then she tells, will you read the book Atomic Habits, by James Clear, to build the habits of a consistent man? Men in the military are consistent by and large because they have a routine. But if you take them out of that structure and they don't substitute that with another routine, a lot of times they fall off, right? Say you're a man and your wife is like, I need you to be composed, right? I need you to be calm under pressure. I need your mood swings not to do this, or I need you just to be happier as a man. Because when we're irritable, there's a study that shows that when men are not making the money that they want to make, not able to provide, and God forbid, have a job loss, they experience a chemical depression within 3 months because our identities are built on providing and protecting. And so if we're not able to have provisions, every man, and y'all drop a chat, every man, I don't care how alpha he is upset. Or he's irritable because he's trying to figure this out. And he should be agitated because his identity and the center and the base for the family is off. And you can't even have a family. You can't even begin to have a family. Present yourself as an eligible mate if you're not stable yourself? How someone gonna be centered and anchored on you if you're not stable, right? Men know that internally, right? So what damaged men do is that they displace that, right? You're not this, you're not that. They bring you down versus leveling up, right? But what a healthy man's gonna do is gonna look in the mirror and say, I have enough ego to realize there's a step I need to take, and they take those actions. So men, I'm challenging you, take the action, do the hard things. Men do hard things. If someone challenges you to go to counseling, to deal with the irritability, if someone challenges you to go get a business coach, invest in a coach, to figure out how you level up your business, how you go into entrepreneurship, how you deal with the politics of corporate America, if you want to move up, you can be talented, but if you're not well connected, you're not going to go anywhere, right? I mean, I'm making a strong pivot, back towards the media. The only way I'm going to level up is if I re-engage my network and my connections, and we do life together. I do something for them, they do something for me, but it's not political. It's just love, right? I show love to you, you show love to me. That's the only way. It doesn't matter who I am. It doesn't. It matters how I relate to other people. Your network is your net worth. All right, so fam, listen, man, we have to level up. If we're going to be that guy, we have to level up, and we have to stop being incomplete, and we have to go deep. Y'all hit up Robert Watkins. He had Katie Bow. There are men that I believe, Pastor Lee Jenkins. These are three men that I know have platforms for men. Pastor Lee Jenkins, all right, Robert Watkins, right, from Kings and Priests, and Katie Bow from Man Up. Those are just three men. They're a number, right? They're a number. There's Gary with the Next Level Boys Academy. There's Dr. Kurt. I mean, there's a lot of brothers out there where you can level up. If you see a man on social media who you admire, and there's a lot I admire, right? Because I want to get pieces of them, and incorporate in my personality. I talked about how I like that Obama composure. Then you reach out and you say, how do you do this? How do you maintain this? Ask the question, how do you do this? How do you stay in your work? How do you stay consistent? How do you stay calm under pressure? How do you build towards composure, self-discipline? Whatever your kryptonite is, Superman, let's actively address it. So I love y'all. Man, it's time for us to lead, and I pray y'all receive this in the right way, and that God moves in the Holy Spirit in your life to allow you to really live out Galatians 6:5. Faith without works is dead. So 6:5 says every man should carry their load. And we can't be incomplete and say that we're carrying our load. I love y'all. Take care. God bless.